Everyone who's ever built a computer, be it Asus, Dell, HP, Acer, even yours truly, always has one issue to contend with, and that is temperature. Any sort of work we do somehow produces one byproduct, heat, that we have to eliminate if work has to progress. You do a little bit of workout, you get super hot, and you can't really carry on until somehow you cool down, and that is the problem we're trying to solve today. Now, if you didn't already watch it, I made a video showing you how I built this heavy lifter. So I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this video, but wait, don't go watch that first. Let's get done with this one. In a nutshell, for cooling down the CPU that I dropped in here, and that is the Ryzen 5 3600X, I just used the stock cooler that comes with the CPU in the box, and it's called the Wraith Spire from AMD. Now, for today's standards, the 3600X is not really a hot CPU, and you don't really need a ton of cooling for it. But when you're dealing with such a tiny case, these ITX cases, there's not much air flowing around, and so anything can happen. To be fair, I can't really say that the 3600X CPU has really been running hot, but my biggest concern, my biggest bother has been the noise that the Wraith Spire cooler generates. You just like double click to open a folder and the thing goes haywire like a jet engine, like a train on a hill. Wow! Okay, that might be an exaggeration, but the truth is it's pretty noisy. Just take a listen at what normal usage would sound like. And here's what it sounds like when doing a bit of work like exporting a video. And as you can see, the CPU usage here is only about 25% on the highest core, running at about 4100 MHz. The temperatures are an average of 59 degrees Celsius. Now let's swap out this cooler with the more superior one from Noctua called the NH-L12S, but we got to unbox it first, right? So in the box you'll find another smaller box containing all the mounting hardware that you'll need, plus a few extras like some thermal paste here, and even a Noctua badge for when you are a true fanboy. There's also included a low noise adapter cable if you even want to go more silent. Next you'll find a bunch of paperwork, and these are installation guides. You choose your flavor depending on whether you have an Intel or AMD motherboard. Then you get an assortment of mounting brackets and screws, and even a screwdriver in the box. Noctua really have not left any stones unturned. And finally, here goes the cooler in all its glory. As you can see, it's basically some 4 heat pipes leading out from a polished nickel-plated copper base to a stack of fins, and sandwiched between them is this 120 by 15mm slim fan. So now out with the AMD Wraith Spire cooler and in with the Noctua. Now, one problem I anticipated with the new cooler is the RAM clearance. The NH-L12S only allows RAM sticks that are up to 35mm tall, But a nifty little trick that I had hidden under my sleeve was simply just undressing my RAM sticks by removing the beautiful red heat spreaders that came glued on. Nothing to worry about really, because they work just as well naked. So finally, what is the result of all this endeavor? First thing, check out the noise from this new system on idle and even on exporting the same video. That's definitely much better than with the AMD stock cooler, and our temperature readings are equally impressive, averaging 52 degrees C on the video export. So yeah, I won't really go into the depths of running stress tests for hours. We all know that definitely the Noctua cooler would perform better than the AMD stock cooler, but here we can already see a 7 degrees C drop in temperature with a massive improvement in noise performance. So what is left is just a little dive into software and playing around with the fan curves, and we'll have a pretty much silent system, especially on idle. So friends, I'm definitely impressed by the performance of this new Noctua cooling solution, and if you're also impressed with this video, kindly smash the like button below, and on your way there, please, if you're not subscribed, feel very welcome to the channel. I upload weekly productivity and digital life videos, and I'd not like you missing any of them, right? Yeah, see you in the next one, and as always, no pressure.